I'm Scoot, and thank you for joining me on the Scoot of the Year YouTube channel. I hope you subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, it's free. Just take a moment to subscribe. We give you an alert every time we do something new. It's all kind of different shit on here, politics and fun stuff, and you can look at some of the videos. The video that I did right after my serious motorcycle accident. I was hit by a motorcycle on Canal Street in Bourbon, in downtown New Orleans, and I posted that. And there's an interview with Congressman Steve Scalise, an interview with a gay guy who looks very straight, and yet people think I look gay. So, and I'm straight. So that was an interesting conversation. So there's all kind of stuff on the YouTube channel. Some of it's serious politics, and some of it's just fun. A lot of it is pop culture. But hey, look, let's get right to it here. Sha'Carri Richardson is a U.S. sprinter, and she has been suspended from her sport for 30 days. The 2020 Olympics, postponed last year, are coming up in Tokyo, July 23rd. That's when they start. And her suspension carries through that, and apparently she's going to miss her key event, 100-meter run. She's going to miss that. Now, there's still a possibility that she could participate in the 100-meter relay, but she's going to miss this event. She smoked pot in Oregon to cope with the emotional panic of her biological mother's death. She smoked pot in Oregon where it's legal. Now, I realize that she broke a rule. And I give her credit because she understands that she broke a rule. But it's time for the rules to fucking change, because this is a stupid rule. And the rule about marijuana and professional athletes, it's stupid. It's not like some kind of artificial enhancing drug. And people can smoke pot and not be stoned, still have it in their system for maybe a month. And so it is time for America to freaking wake up and change this bullshit mentality about pot. And I'm not a pot smoker. And if pot were legal, I wouldn't smoke. I've been to Oregon many times and I haven't smoked pot. I've been to Denver and I haven't smoked pot. It's not my thing. There was a time a long time ago when, yeah, I smoked pot. Big deal. So I'm not gaining anything out of this personally by promoting that we change the rules concerning pot. But America has this like anal retentive mentality when it comes to pot. And it goes back to the 40s. And it's time to change. Marijuana is still a Schedule I drug. It's right up there with heroin. Are you going to tell me that marijuana and heroin deserve to be in the same category? That's bullshit. So, but that is a microcosm of America's collective mentality about pot. It's time to legalize it. It's time to just get over this just stupid, ridiculous, irrational mentality over pot. And when it comes to athletes like Sha'Carri Richardson, and when it comes to like professional athletes, I think the NFL is about to change the rules when it comes to pot. And it should. If guys want to smoke friggin' pot on their day off, look, these guys, after a game, these guys are in pain. They're almost always in some kind of pain after a game. Maybe not debilitating pain, but they're in pain. And if they just want to relax and smoke some pot, so what? If they can drink, they should be able to smoke pot. So I believe it's time for us to change the rules. I understand that she broke a rule, and you're not supposed to break a rule. So I understand that she's suspended. In fact, to her credit, Sha'Carri Richardson said, quote, "I want to take responsibility for my actions. I know what I was supposed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. I still made that decision." I'm not making an excuse. I'm not looking for any empathy in my case. That is admirable. Very admirable. And so, okay, I get why she's suspended. But this should just be a wake-up call that this is just a bullshit mentality. And it's time to just change that. Let professional athletes smoke pot. So what? Who gives a shit? It's their own time. It's not like they're, artificially enhanced. I mean, have you ever smoked pot? Did that like enhance you? Did that hype you up? And did that make you stronger? Oh my God, it makes you just want to relax and hang out. But if a player wants to do it, look, a player could smoke pot on their day off after a game. Okay, they go day off. They can smoke pot on that day. And they're not under the influence of pot when they go back to practice in a couple of days. The influence of pot is gone, but it's still in their system. So that's why the rule is so ridiculous. You're not under the influence of pot. As long as it's in your system, you're not under the influence of pot. So I just think it's time to change. And I think this case with Sha'Carri Richardson is really a great example of why it's time to change these stupid rules concerning marijuana and athletes.